Hello and welcome back to Mac at the Movies. This week I'll be reviewing for you the film The Cure. This is Joseph Mazzello, who you would know from like Jurassic Park, and then Brad Renfro, who you'd know from like Tom and Huck. I remember him from Tom and Huck. He's been in a number of things. I think he was in Deuces Wild, maybe. But yeah. It's been a while since I've seen this one, but it was a nice, relaxing Saturday. Well, relaxing. I did all yard work this morning, and I just kind of put some stuff in the crock pot for dinner, and now I'm hoping to just relax and watch this tape. I had started, you could probably see an empty shelf behind me. I'm going through and trying to reorganize some of my movies here because I had stacks of things that needed to go back and they were just kind of sitting up there and I needed to straighten things up. So I'm kind of taking a break from that as well. So I figured it would be a good time to watch this one. This is one I rented a lot as a kid. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was because I had just seen Tom and Huck and a little bit before that maybe with Jurassic Park, and I was like, hey, I know those two kids, I'll check out this movie. And I really enjoyed it. Especially there's a song at the very beginning called The Great Escape, I believe, that I always loved, and I could never find it. I remember getting the soundtrack for this, and it was a score, so it didn't have that song on there, but I eventually tracked it down and found it, and have it to listen to now. But I'm going to go ahead and get into this. It's been a little while again since I've watched it, but going to watch it again. So I hope everyone out there is doing well. I know I am on this wonderful Saturday. It's a nice sunshiny day, so I spent the entire morning out there in it. I got a little burn on the back of my neck and stuff like that from not wearing sunscreen, but it's a light burn, nothing major. But anyway, we're going to get into some coming attractions here. So I'm going to watch the movie, and then I'll let you know what I thought about it during the rewind. Bye. Alright, and I am back. So, The Cure, how was it? Great as I remember it. I loved this movie growing up. That song at the beginning, My Great Escape by Mark Cohn. I believe that's spelled Kohn. It took me a while to track that actual song down, and eventually I did, and I have it amongst my music library. Digitally, I don't have a physical copy of it, but I at least was able to get my hands on it. So I can't really remember what it was that I first saw the trailer of this on. I wish I would have kind of done a little research, but that'll just get me to thinking and, kind of digging around. It says it's a MCA Universal home movie, so, I mean, that could have been a myriad of different things. I think Major Payne may have been an MCA Universal, and I know I rented that a lot around the same time. Billy Madison was also a MCA Universal, I believe. That was another one that I rented a lot. So it could have very well been a trailer on one of those two movies. Again, I also remember Brad Renfro from Tom and Huck and Joseph Mazzello from Jurassic Park. So, I mean, there's that as well. But I do remember seeing the trailer for this on something. But I sort of digressed there a little bit. I just kind of rambling in circles. So let's hit that rewind and talk about this movie. So we have the character of Dexter and Eric become really good friends. Dexter lives next door to Eric. Dexter has AIDS from a blood transfusion, and everyone's kind of like walking on eggshells around the topic. And Eric, after sort of befriending him through the fence, decided to hop the fence one day and become actual friends with him. And in the process, they tried to find this sort of like cure for AIDS. Starting out making different candy concoctions, mix and matching candy, and then they find out that somebody in New Orleans found a plant that was boiled down to use as a cure for AIDS. Not real, it was in an examiner, but they tried that process, it didn't work, and so they try to go to New Orleans to find the doctor who created the cure for AIDS. Again, it's not that, but they end up going on this adventure anyway, where they run into a few folks along the way. Some don't really have the best intentions for them, but they manage to escape. They manage to make a great escape from a couple of people that chased them at one point in time. I don't want to kind of give too much away about this film, especially with the ending and everything like that. But it's a fantastic movie. I definitely suggest checking it out if you haven't seen it. Again, this is one that I rented so many times I should have owned it, I don't know, like 5 times over. I rented this one a lot. This one, Major Pain, I rented a lot. Again, Billy Madison. I remember a friend introduced me to Billy Madison, and I just ended up renting it a lot. I rented movies like It's Pat, the movie, Camp Nowhere. I remember because of Camp Nowhere, that's how I found out about It's Pat, and that's in turn how I found out about Clerks. Quick stop sign right there. But yeah, I absolutely love this movie, and if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's a good film. It's a nice, sweet film. There is one scene where Dexter and Eric go to this like little grocery convenience store like market. It kind of reminds me of the place I used to rent this video from, a place called Worsham's. It was sort of before it had burnt down and they rebuilt it as this sort of small run-of-the-mill cookie cutter gas station. It used to be like a small, like just local market-esque grocery store with a gas station attached to it. You could rent movies from it. It was kind of like a mom and pop deal. The guy who owned it lived across the street. And he would just walk in every day, start business. But where's I going with that? Oh, but they go to the market, and there's a scene where Eric and his mom are having dinner, and Eric's mom is reading the paper, and they're just sort of discussing, and Eric's just like, do we really have to eat dinner at the table? And she's tells him, well, I work all the time. When I'm home, I want to eat dinner with you. And she continues reading the paper, and she's like, a couple women in town said that they saw the AIDS boy at the market the other day. And Eric looked over at his mom reading the paper, and he's just like, they put that in the newspaper? I forgot about that scene, so when that came up, I laughed so hard, because it was just everything working out perfect for that scene. But it was... yeah, because it looked like she was reading it out of the paper. But definitely a fun movie. I say check it out. I remember... I don't know if... people who have seen this movie, I don't know if you've tried this, but I remember when I was first watching this, I used to love Butterfinger bars before Nestle or whoever owns it went and decided to screw up the formula. And now I can't stand Butterfingers. It used to be one of my favorite candy bars, and now I don't even want to take a bite. They're whatever they did to them ruined it. But I remember I used to get them every now and again, and a couple of times I tried microwaving them. There's a scene where Eric's sort of fending for himself for dinner, and he microwaves 2 Butterfinger bars. And I remember trying that. I don't know if anyone out here who saw this movie also tried that microwaving a Butterfinger bar trick. But I would try it now for the movie. But again, they had to go and screw up the Butterfinger bar. Again, it used to be so good, and now it's just crap. It's just, they cheaped out on something, they changed the formula, and now it's just garbage. But, wow, I got some beams coming out from over here. So this is the first, I think, first daylight video that I've done in a while. But yeah, The Cure. I definitely say check it out if you haven't. And if you have, drop down in the comments what you thought of the movie. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you microwave a Butterfinger bar? It definitely a lot of fun with this movie. I really liked it. So I definitely say check it out. And comments below if this was a movie that you grew up watching. If you again tried to microwave a Butterfinger bar, did things like that. If you used to love Butterfinger and now you can't stand it because they ruined the formula. I will die on that hill. I wrote a letter, Grumpy. So, but yeah, The Cure. Check it out. Definitely a great movie. And, again, comments down below. Anyway, I am going to get back to, reorganizing. I've sat here for the last hour and 39 minutes, so I'm going to spend the next hour before finishing up dinner. Spend the next hour just kind of going through this and organizing. Got to organize. But anyway, thank you all for stopping by. If you got this far in the video, thank you for watching. And as always, I will see you next time. Bye.